Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day. My name is Nurliana binti Mama Amin, and my metric number is 190251. So for the last visit in the carnivore germ science, we were assigned to look for a subject, and I chose human as my subject, or I chose mammals as my subject. And I will be talking about or explaining about the urogenital systems on mammals. Urogenital systems there are two types of systems that are classified under the urogenital systems. They are the reproductive systems and the excretory system. Even though they are classified under the urogenital systems, the structures between reproductive and excretory are totally different. They are unrelated. However, they are in the urogenital system because they use common duct to channel the fluid. But for today, I will be only explaining about the excretory systems in the mammal. So excretory systems involve four major organs. They are the kidney, the ureter, the urinary bladder, and the urethra. The kidney is the bean-shaped organ that are involved in the osmoregulations and the excretion. The ureter, which is the tube that channels the urine that are produced by the kidney channel to exit from the kidney to the urinary bladder. The urinary bladder, as we can see here, is a sac shape that will store the urine. And lastly, the urethra that are attached to the urinary bladder that will expel the urine from the urinary bladder. So now moving on to the structures of kidney. As we can see here, the outermost of the kidney is the renal cortex. Over here, it's known as the renal medulla. The red hollow tube is known as the renal artery. The blue one is the renal vein. Over here is the renal pelvis, and attached to it is the ureter. The kidney, our kidney, consists of excretory tubules and many blood vessels. And the kidney is supplied with blood by the artery and the vein. So, since it consists of many excretory tubules, it will involve in the filtration process. So the fluid in the filtrate will be absorbed into the surrounding blood vessels and exit in the vein, whereas for the remaining fluid will exit as urine, which is collected in this tissues known as the renal pelvis, and exit through the ureter. So, in the kidney consists of many types of nephrons. So nephrons are the functional units of vertebrate kidney. In mammal, there are two types of nephrons, the corticobnephrons over here, and also the juxtamedullary nephrons. They differ in the structures and functions. For the corticobnephrons, there are 85% of corticobnephrons in our kidney. They reach only short distance into the medulla. Compared to the juxtamedullary nephrons, it extends deep into the medulla. The length of the nephrons play an important role in the adaptations for mammals. So it is very essential for the productions of urine that is hyperosmotic to the body fluids. I will be explaining about that later, about the juxtamedullary nephrons. Now moving on to the adaptations, I categorize mammals into three types of categories. The first one is the terrestrial mammals that live in the desert. The second one is the terrestrial mammals that live in the moist environment. And the third one is the aquatic mammals. So for the mammals lived in the desert consists of many juxtamedullary nephrons. The loops of Helen extend deep into the medulla. So the reason of long loops is to maintain steep osmotic gradient in kidney. The urine will become concentrated as it passes from cortex to medulla in collecting duct. So mainly if the juxtamedullary nephron has a longer length, it will produce a concentrated urine. And for the terrestrial mammals in the moist environment, have the intermediate length of Helen loops. Thus, they will produce urine intermediate in concentration. Whereas for the aquatic mammals, they have many cortical nephrons compared to the juxtamedullary nephrons because they rarely face dehydration. So they have the low ability to concentrate urine. So what I can conclude about the adaptations for the terrestrial mammal, if the animal consists of many juxtamedullary nephrons, it will produce concentrated urine. This will prevent in the water loss. So this is how they adapt in the situations where there are less of water. So there is all from me about the expiratory system. Thank you for listening.